Hello friend, I want to tell you about the Audi A2 car. The Audi A2 is a kind of guinea pig for the brand, testing whether the large-scale use of aluminum in a city car makes sense. New technologies, fuel-efficient engines, and a spacious interior. So what was missing for market success? City cars don't usually offer a wide range of engines, with German manufacturers often being an exception. This isn't always the case though. The Audi A2 is an exception. Here, there are only 4 engines to choose from. For those looking for a petrol engine, I recommend the 1.4-liter variant. While it does have a tendency to have problems with a freezing breather, fortunately, this problem can be easily resolved. However, I advise against choosing the more powerful 1.6 FSI engine. Why? While this unit is the most dynamic, it features direct fuel injection, which promotes valve carbon buildup. Removing it requires disassembling some engine components, which increases operating costs. Diesel versions aren't worth investing in either. The reason? Crankshaft play, which appears after 150,000 to 200,000 kilometers. However, if you must choose a diesel, the more powerful one is usually the safest. Due to its greater popularity, parts for the 1.4 TDI are much easier to come by. Leaks are a common problem with Audi A2 engines, and we should be aware of them before deciding to buy one. If we frequently use the engine at high RPMs, we should expect increased engine oil consumption. Don't forget to check the oil level regularly. The front suspension features a typical McPherson strut setup, while the rear features a torsion beam. The Audi A2 received 4 stars in the Euro NCAP crash tests. The steering system is also fragile. Not only do the steering rods quickly fail, but power steering pump failures are also common. What other drawbacks does the Audi A2 have? Primarily, the front suspension components are too fragile, with stabilizer links and control arm pivots quickly failing on our roads and springs breaking. Warning! Many vehicles have cracked brake lines. It's worth checking them before purchasing if you don't want to expose yourself to health or life-threatening situations while driving. In the rear section of the brake system, the brake shoes are sticking, and the appropriate components simply need lubrication. Other common Audi A2 problems include fragile shock absorber bump stops, a faulty lambda sensor, a faulty brake sensor, and a faulty comfort module. In addition to the aforementioned flaws, the car's other shortcomings include a small trunk and a meager 34-liter fuel tank in cars manufactured before 2002, barely enough for a 300-kilometer range. Fortunately, this has been increased to 42 liters in newer models. The Audi A2, however, has its advantages, some of which I've already mentioned above. It has a very spacious interior for its segment, practical in-floor storage compartments under the rear passenger's feet, high-quality build quality, especially in the interior, the lightweight rear seats are incredibly easy to remove, and fuel-efficient engines. The diesels can consume up to 3 L100 kilometers. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and rate my video. If you know of any issues with this car that I haven't mentioned, be sure to share them in the comments.